Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. What up, Apostle, for Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah? What up with your eye? Man, I had to jump in on this one, man. It's just getting a little bit too ridiculous out here. So I'm gonna let a little bit more of y'all come in here. Trying to charge my phone up. So I say I'm gonna do this long until my phone charge up. I'm at 83%. So when it hit 100, I'm up off this joint. So y'all about know how long that's gonna take. Even though my phone is bootleg, so it might take longer, man. But yeah, man, that man, somebody need to holler at that brother Nature Boy, man. Like, it ain't even funny no more. To be quite honest with you, it's not funny, man. Yeah, man. No, I ain't gonna even hide that. I'm gonna let him show it. Yeah, cause that's what I'm finna talk about. Like, I mean, how freaky can you get, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, like Leviticus 18 all the way. And then it get worse with Leviticus 20, because I don't think people know what your blood is upon you mean. Like, the repenting is out of that, fam. Once you get that capital death punishment, man, we're gonna talk about this, man. It ain't funny, man. I mean, man, it's like I was talking to one of my ox last night, man. He was out my crib, whatever, you know. And we was sitting there, we was just reading through Leviticus 18, man. I was just like, you know how cats that, you know, they hear stuff about the Bible, but you can tell they ain't really studied it. And they'll read a law and be like, see, why would you even have to write something down like this? Like, who wouldn't know not to do? Nature Boy. That's exactly why we got laws against bestiality, because of cats like Nature Boy. And you can't sleep with your auntie and all that type of stuff. So I'm just sitting here thinking, like, what's next on his menu? Like, what haven't he did yet? Yeah, definitely smited with blindness and astonishment, bro. That's mad. That's pure madness. Let me see. Try to wait for a couple more of y'all to get up in here, man. Because this don't make no sense. Real talk. But yeah, man. So yeah, man, like I say, man, of course, like to say shalom, shalom to all my Hebrews and Shebrews. Thanks for tuning in with your bro, man. I miss y'all or whatever. But I've been watching all the madness in the so-called conscious community. And you know, they just chaos anyway. You know, you got one cat, shalom, Yada. Is that Yada or Yafa? Yafa, shalom, Yafa. What up, sis? You know, you got one cat around here that would, damn it, man. I mean, like, he could scam the Statue of Liberty, and it's not even alive. Like, I mean, that cat polite is so off the chain. I don't even know why people are so shocked about it. I mean, he's been doing it forever. But it's like, if it ain't a scam, then it's somebody out here selling bogus health products. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, it's like the morale is just getting worse and worse. And it ain't just the conscious community. We just see it on the conscious community due to these YouTube streets. That's a reflection of our community, y'all. And that's where it ain't, you know, like the comedy league. Because you know, some of it is comical just for the fact you be thinking like, who even indulges in this type of madness, man? Like, it ain't stopping, man. It ain't stopping. So I was sitting here reading the scriptures, man, with my boy last night, man. We was chilling reading the scriptures, right? And you know, we was reading Leviticus 18. Hey, Nature Boy, I hope you see this, man. You know, everybody just getting down on you or whatever. Deservingly so. You know, shout out to them brothers, man, yocking them too, man, for that brother from UPK over there, man, that you know, like I told Tazariak, man, you know, Israel be having their doctrinal differences, man. That's gonna happen to the Mashiach return, man. Straighten this out. But you know, when you out there putting in work, you know, they went and got Nature Boy's son from him. Basically, he was running from country to country. If y'all ain't seen it, go to Cross the Line Radio about a week ago when they first brought it out or whatever. And you know, basically one of the officers, from what I understand from their camp, is dating Nature's Boy's ex-wife. And Nature Boy had his son. You know, he wouldn't give the mama the son. So he had him, you know, bouncing from country to country with him naked. Because y'all know Nature Boy is a freak. Talking about he let his son touch his privy. You know what I mean? And yeah, he just gets sicker and sicker. You know, Christ said, man, if you offend one of these little ones, you know, you better off just tying a millstone around your neck, a big bag of bricks, and throwing yourself off a bridge into a sea. That's how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, ain't nothing worse than that drowning feeling, right? And I know it's got a spiritual thing with the little ones too, but I'm looking at it I'm talking about on the literal side. And so it's like, so the brother went over there, man. You know, UPK sent some, they made some calls to some countries as they should have did. And they basically told them, we gonna physically fly over there and come get them, you know. And however it worked out, they was able to go over there, or the authority, and got up with the authority and took the baby, man. So now dude running from country to country, from what I understand, because you know them natives over there, they don't play with that child molestation and rape and stuff. Like they'll chop you up and turn you into some lawn fertilizer. So he running around now. You see what I'm saying? And so I had to give a shout out to them brothers for that, because that's what you call work. And so, man, so you know, I say the show over there with Young Pharaoh and I Say Divine, you know what I mean? And that was a good show. And so everybody dipping in on it, and it, as they should be. Because it's one thing for everybody to put names in the title just to get some clout, or just for people can laugh all the time at the hottest gossip. But the reason I think I decided to even jump in on this is because it's stuff, man, in our community that's taboo that we don't like to talk about. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this call. Hey, what's up, sweetheart? Yeah, I'm on YouTube Live. You said you was gonna you you said you was gonna do what now? Okay. Okay, so what you need to do? Oh, okay, so what you need me to do? You need me to what? You need me to do what? Okay. All right. Okay, what time you be home? Yeah, hello. Okay. All right. Yeah, my bad, y'all. And so what was the last thing I was saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, man. So like this dude is a creep. And you know, we don't like to talk about stuff like this. Shalom, shalom, man. Shalom, Aunt. Shalom, beautiful one. Uh, but this type of stuff we need to stop sweeping under the rug, man. We got too many perverted freaks running around in our community, man. Like real talk. And I was sitting here with the bro last night. We was reading scriptures, man. Like for instance, look at this, right? It say like, and it sounds simple, like you would think people would know not to do this, but just listen to it. This Leviticus, the 18th chapter, right? It's saying none of you shall approach to any that is near of kin to him to uncover their nakedness. I am the Lord. The nakedness of thy father or the nakedness of thy mother shall thou not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness. Like how you know, I can't. I'm just gonna keep going. The nakedness of thy sister, the daughter of thy father, because you know, brothers have multiple wives and stuff, so you might try to be slick and be like, well, you know, that's why I tell people black folks don't believe in half sisters and half brothers. Even when you read in here, it cover every part for cats that want to try to be slick. Even if your brother or sister is by your daddy, by somebody else, that's still your brother or sister. So ain't no half nothing. That's a freak trying to be slick, right? The nakedness of thy sister, daughter of thy father, or the daughter of the mother, whether she be born at home or born abroad, even their nakedness thou shalt not uncover, right? And so we was just going, you know, step for step with this, and it was like, people always say, why you got to tell somebody something like that? Have y'all seen Nature Boy? This man that went from letting his son play with his joint to from what they say, sleeping with all the brothers' wives that come up in the camp. You know what I'm saying? He did homosexual porn. Homosexual porn. The man had been booted over and everything with another man and had the nerve to say he ain't gay. But then he turned around and said he'd rather be bisexual. Like, what? Ain't no such thing as no bisexual man. Ain't no such thing as a bisexual person. If you do a gay act, you're gay. Let's stop with the political correctness, man. And for YouTube, when you see this, I ain't putting nothing about the LGBTEFG in the title, so don't strike me or nothing like that because, you know, I ain't saying, I'm just giving you my opinion. And so then, you know, so he didn't went from that to talking about he let his dog lick his penis. Like, for real, man. And I'm thinking, like, what's next? What's like left that ain't been touched by Nature Boy? Like, is he gonna get an alien next? Well, let's come a little closer to Earth. You know what I mean? Only thing I could think of is necrophilia, man. The brother, I wouldn't be shocked if that brother next time he come on there, they gonna have a video with him with a corpse, man, with a dead body with a wig on it, getting funky. I'm telling you, Joe, like, dude ain't got no chill whatsoever with his nastiness. So, you know, so I'm sitting here reading. It said, you know, neither shall thou take a wife to her sister to vex her, to uncover her nakedness besides the other in her lifetime. So, you know, even if you was to try to take a sister, then that one sister, it can't be in her lifetime. She'd had to been dead or something like that. Because if not, you're just doing it to vex her. And that go back to the Rachel and Leah story. So you had to put this law in here because that caused a lot of strife that our patriarch did with them two sisters. But of course, we know it was prophetic, right? So I'm gonna scoop down to verse 22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. So to these Christian churches, stop saying all sin is the same. No, it ain't. That's why even in the New Testament, when it say if you break the least of these, how can it be a least if they all on the same level? This is an abomination. This is like the worst sin. So stop saying that because it's ignorant, right? Yeah, and he talking about he Christ. Now, I've read the New Testament back and forth, y'all. Even for some of you OT only brothers that don't subscribe to the New Testament. I know you read it enough to know Jesus ain't never got freaky with no dog, right? So just, you know, just the fact that people would even listen to a cat like this and actually take time out of their life to lead a country and be under his tutelage show you that we are sick in the mind as a people, right? And so You know, like you say, it's an abomination to do homosexual activity. You didn't even go to Romans chapter 1 where it break down the whole demo about even women doing the things that's unnatural to each other. But nature boys say homosexuality is natural. So you know, the man is confusion. Oh, I'm gonna get to that point. So I'm telling y'all, when he did this, I knew. I mean, I already knew. But if this don't tell y'all, the man is literally got a demonic spirit on him. And I'm not into the spookism, but it exists, man. He is a walking testimony that demonic spirits exist. Hey, nature boy, if you watching this and you doing all them chakras and hugging the trees and all that, you need to just sit down and read the literalness of this. Stop with the, you know, metaphysical, you know what I'm saying, energy challenging secrets in the Bible and all that, and just look at the literal part. Don't do it. Don't. Because you're gonna get in some trouble, man. Verse 23. Neither shall thy lie with any beast. You hear that? Pit bull, chihuahua, Nakia, cane corso. I hope you ain't let no cane corso do that. He'd have been and bit your whole hip loose. You know, moose, deer, raccoon, none of them. Don't be trying to commit foreplay with no possum. Now look at this. Neither shall thy lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. Neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. So he got the spirit of confusion. And it's good that they jump to the woman next, because more than likely, now I don't know if his little one night stand with the bull terrier happened way back when, but if he doing that in that camp where they all running around naked and you know and musty and stuff, chances are them women did it, because they do everything he do. They say they passing herpes around like them at UPS, like express mail. So you know, if he didn't get freaky with a beast out there in them woods, them women, you know, they didn't been mounted by something non-human. And so it tell you supposed to kill the woman or the man and the beast. And it's sad because the beast ain't did nothing but what you taught them. But I know why the Most High do that, because animals get a learned behavior. And before you know it, you know how you have them dogs that like to sniff and lick on your crotch and all that. You know, like you be sitting in a chair. Some people got dogs like that. They'll run up and be like, man, get your dog, man. And don't let it be like a pit, because they head like this big and y'all like, you kind of nervous to hit them because you don't want them to like spaz out joint. You be missing your man onions, right? But imagine if that dog then got freaky with nature boy. That dog gonna be trying to take something. So you have to kill the beast because they're gonna pass it around. So I'm looking at this, right? And I'm like, once this dude then went here, it ain't no turning back. Like, it ain't nothing left for him to do, y'all. I see y'all cracking up, but I want y'all to take the seriousness of this. Nature boy needs help. I'm telling y'all, the man needs help. I want y'all to share this, like, subscribe, y'all. Please share this, like, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And what up with you, Rodney Little? You know what I'm saying? And you know, share this, like, and subscribe, because I really want him to see this. If I just cared about, you know, his name getting a bunch of views, y'all know I'd have just monetized it. Now, I don't know if Facebook gonna do it, but I ain't monetized. I ain't turned it on. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't what I care about. Now, if Facebook decide to monetize, because you know they do that now, hey, more power to him. I just want this man to know that he need to damn near castrate himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Because it's already done got him on the radar. He's in trouble. So let me look at this one real quick, man. Where is it at? I got to go there. Leviticus, the 20th chapter. Now, we were just talking about don't get freaky with a beast, right? And the one thing I was thinking about, let me see. Where is this at? I was just looking at it. If a man lie with a beast. Okay, here you go, right? It say, and if a man lie with the beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast. And if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down thereunto. Thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Now I want y'all to focus on whenever you read in the scriptures and it say the blood shall be upon them. That ain't good. And I'm going to tell you why for two reasons. Now, if you read in Leviticus, I say start from like, yeah, 18 is cool, but you really start from like 14, right? And then you see it in Exodus and spots, and you see it in Deuteronomy. There are sins that are capital punishment, and you have to be put to death, right? I want y'all to hear me out. The elders come get you, Joe. You know, it's kind of like, I put it in the mind of when I was in the world, right? Crib used to get raided all the damn time. Anybody that know me from my old days know I ain't lying. Because you know you had snitches out there snitching on you, right? So the door would get kicked in. Now I want y'all to put y'all mind in the real mindset and think back in the time of our ancestors when we was in our land, right? Because this was capital punishment, the death penalty, right? And man, them people kick your door in, you would change your whole tone. Now, I ain't talking about snitching on nobody, because I couldn't, in my case, I could only snitch on myself anyway, because they was kicking my door in for me, right? Somebody already done blew a whistle on me. But you know, you talk all that stuff like, man, they kicked my dough in. I'm letting some rounds off at them, right? Yeah, they come up in that joint. You know, you start talking with a little more sense. Yes, sir. You know, yeah, man, I messed up, man. You know, at least I ain't lie to y'all, man. Yeah, that AK with them shells and them pounds under there. Yeah, that's mine, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's mine, man. You know, maybe y'all could just, you know, make the judge be a little lenient. You start changing your tune. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, because you already know you in a jam. You did it. Ain't no need. You might well just take it like a man now. So, you know, you start talking a little nice to them, right? Because, you know, they can write up a report any way they want to. Like, he was hostile. You know, he had a butcher knife and a grenade in his hand. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want no added years, right? And I'm thinking, when we was in the land and Cat knew they was about to, they done broke one of them ones to get you, you know, get you killed. They kicked the door in. The first thing you gonna do when them elders get you, them officers come in there, Joe, you know what I'm saying? Get the roughing you up. You know it, Jake gonna be like, man, the first thing he gonna do is what, y'all? Start repenting to the Most High. Think about this now. This is why I say it's important whenever you see scripture to say the blood is upon you, right? Now, when they kick the door in, right, you know what I'm saying? And they dragging you out, and your automatic reaction is to repent to the Most High, because you already know you got to die, because that's just the way the law was rolled up. Most High said you got to die, because plus you're a public example to the rest of the community, so they won't do it. So you still finna die, but at least you got a chance to repent. So, you know, in the afterlife, you know, whatever you want to call it, you might be cool on the day of judgment. You know what I mean? But when the blood is upon you, and if y'all think I'm lying, when you get a chance, go read Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter. Like when he telling the watch to warn people, and if you don't warn them and a sword come and kill these people, not only is the blood on them, but their blood is on you. So that means the guilt is on you. You see what I'm saying? So that's kind of like your repenting ain't looking too good, because you're going to die with that blood on you. Y'all feel me? So when you look at this, man, when it come to beastiality, these one of the ones, if you do it, it don't even matter if you out from my understanding, and I could be wrong, but all where I looked at it at, whenever that blood is upon you when you die, that's following you around, right? So even if you die, nature boy, God forbid, if you die and you just got through getting nasty with a moose, with a shaved moose, with a top hat on, or whatever type of freaky stuff, because I know you probably be role playing with it, because you look weird like that. And then your eyebrows always, you know what I'm saying, like you got them on fleek. I don't know what, man. Like how you out there in nature, where's you finding this barber at to like line them? Never mind. But so if you out there and you do that, man, and you do that, and the blood is upon you when you die, you in some trouble. You in some serious trouble. So the only thing I was thinking, I was like, okay, the man that did pedophilia, he done did homosexuality, he done did bestiality. I mean, all the alities you could think of, he done did it. So I'm like, the only thing left is either he got to have sex with a dead body, with a corpse, a cadabra, as they call it. Is it cadabra? I can't never say that word, man. I know my woman gonna get out on me. She saw I be making words up, but y'all know what I mean. And that's the only thing because you know, all right, so let's look at this, right? Wait a second, let me see. Okay. Yeah, no, not right there. Okay, nope, not that one. Let me see where it's at. Because I was looking at something, man. I'm like, to be quite honest with you, I don't see too much more the brother can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see. It was one in particular. I tried to find the wildest thing that this man could do. Let me see. This is sad. Oh, hold up. Matter of fact, I know where to go. Oh, here we go. Deuteronomy 18, right? Now I want y'all to pay attention. Nature boy, I know you think you're a sorcerer. I know it. You think you what's my man name from Marvel? Doctor Strange. I know you are strange, but you think you the black Doctor Strange around there trying to open up portals and all that type of stuff. But let's see this though, right? It's a wait, what did I lose? Oh, here we go. Deuteronomy 18, it's a verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination, or observer of times, or enchanter, or a witch. Right? I seen a couple of pointy hats on some of them sisters, I think, running around in woods with you too. It's a verse 11, or a charmer, or a consultant with familiar spirits, that's a psychic, right? Or a wizard, or a necromancer. Stop right there, right? Now, we know necromancers deal with communicating with the dead, right? But I want to look at it on another level. What about having sex with the dead, which they call necrophilia, a necrophiliac? That's the only thing, y'all, I see that he ain't really touched. Can y'all think of something he ain't touched? Think of something else. Like, what else he ain't did? Because I ain't lying. Every time I look, now when his name pop up, I'm like, what this cat done did now? Like, I'm waiting on him to get caught. You know what I'm saying? Like rubbing Vaseline, wrestling with a, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, a hybrid midget dwarf / Bigfoot or something. Let me see. A creep. That's who Nature Boy is. And y'all think of anything that he ain't did? Like real talk. Like straight up, man. I just want this literally to, I want this. Like, subscribe, and share, please. I want him to see this because y'all laughing, but at the same time, y'all know it was some jewels dropped in there. I hope he read it. And listen, Nature Boy, don't just read it like it's a cookbook or trying to find out the Bible code. You know, cats kill me trying to be so deep when they don't even see the basics in it. Thou shalt not get freaky with an animal. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Don't get freaky with some French painter man with a big beard. Don't do that, dude. You're a boy. You're a boy. And so I'm just like wanting to address you, man. And to you sisters that's over there, it's sad because he got 3 sisters over there that I understand. I guess he got like 3 wives and they all pregnant, finna have babies. And this man talking about you know, he gonna be like, I guess he gonna be the midwife. I guess the mid husband. I ain't never heard of one of them. But you know, I would be real nervous about letting him catch a baby coming up out, you know what I'm saying, about the tunnel. Cause I don't know, man. He don't got no limits, you know. God forbid the baby come out backwards with his booty out, you know, he might not mind. But yeah, man. So if y'all see this, man, please. Yeah, thou shalt not get freaky with an animal. Like real talk. It's just simple as that, man. And yeah, man, I love y'all, man. You know, but try to share, subscribe, man, and get this out to Nature Boy. Please stop it, bro. Just stop it. You looking real bad around here, fam. So with that, oh yeah, next week, man, I'll be working on getting that rescheduled debate with the brother Ali. What's his name? Bilal Ali, I believe it is. Ali Bilal. Yeah, Bilal Ali. And on Soul Division Debate League. So y'all get ready to go check that out. And I will be starting my Walls of Jericho channel in a minute. And when y'all get a chance, subscribe to my Mikael Yisrael channel. That's Yisrael with a Z. That I'll catch back up with y'all later. Shalom, shalom, peace.